Okay. Yeah, it's working. Okay. So today we're going to be continuing from last week. I'll summarize in a second, but we're going to be adding intelligence to that AI thing. Uh, so last week we added email end to end, but it was just replying with some pre-made hard-coded answer, so a hello world. And this week we want to add an actual AI. But before we continue, so what are we building actually? I should have started with that. What are we building? We're building a simple email assistant that does not require installing any application or anything. It's if you receive an email and you want to have some intelligence with that email, you can just forward it to an address, and then you get a reply with some smart reply. So, for example, let's say you receive a contract or some email from the school, if you have kids, like it is my case, or maybe you receive, I don't know, like some article or newsletter that you want to keep something about it. You can just forward that to a different address, mention whatever you want to keep or the question you have, and then you get a response. So those are kind of the use cases in my mind. So we're just simplifying that flow as much as possible. So today I already do some of these things by copying the files, putting them elsewhere. Sometimes I use Gemini, but I find that I don't use Gmail, the client, and Gemini itself never finds the emails I want. But even with the Gmail one, it does not access attachments, for example, at least not the last time I tried. And yeah, there's always like, I like customizing some of these things, and I just want a flow that is really, really simple. So the product should be as simple as sending that email. There's no other sign up. That's it. And then as a plus, since it's just an address, right? We in the future, maybe for now we're going to disable that, but in the future you can CC the bot in a conversation with multiple people, and you make a more social experience. So let's see how that goes. We'll do that in a different week. So where are we? We're trying to get to a prototype as fast as possible from nothing to something that works, and then to a product that at least one person is paying for. And that person shouldn't be me or my brother. Yeah, so today I'm quite excited because I think we're going to have that entire end-to-end thing working. And if it goes really well, or actually not even really well, if it goes well, we get this running, and if anyone's watching, you can actually try it yourself to the address that I'm going to give, which I should probably, like, this is one thing I also want to do today, is to organize these notes. So I was eating something just before, and now I've got like I'm still not 100% from having been ill a couple of weeks ago, so it still have a scratchy throat. So actually, before we start, just a quick thing. So I've moved the docs. They're now in this address somewhere in there. Actually, let's see I should test these things. There you go. So there's an address. You can just go to my page. And then that's the page for the entire channel, and it should be around here, and that's for the other videos as well, but I'm going to be adding for different topics. So this one will cover multiple lives, but yeah, that's it. So the idea is to make this as public as possible. Can you? No, okay, yeah, it's not editable. Yeah, good. So you can actually see not only how I'm developing this, but also the thought process and the notes. And the notes I'll likely update offline as well if I have ideas, and I need to clean them up. Okay, and then also I have a Discord server which I have not publicized very well, but it's now linked in the YouTube profile on the link. So if you check the channel, there should be a link there, and we'll cover that in a minute. Okay, so those two. Oh, and also just one question: if anyone is watching this now or in the future, as of today, so today is what? What is today? Today is the 3rd of June. As of today, what is happening with ChatGPT voice? I was using the advanced voice mode, which I use a lot, and the voice just has this really weird modulation. So it starts clear as it, like the normal standard voice that I chose, and then it either slows down or there's some really weird, like either some strange accent that is undefined but sometimes hard to understand, mixes up lots of words, and also just does something I cannot explain because it's not very human. There's some weird modulation to the voice that does not sound like a robot, but it's not natural either. It's very strange. I only noticed that today. So I wonder if something is happening. Maybe they're updating their product. There's something new coming. So two streams ago, we had Claude announcing Sonnet, or Anthropic announcing Claude 4. So maybe, who knows, maybe we get something new today by OpenAI. Okay. We'll cover that in the end. So let's get started. Quite excited, as I mentioned. We're going to add AI. I will probably have a couple of false starts because adding AI itself it's a no-brainer, but I want to use something like either Pydantic or Fast Agent. Actually, Fast Agent is an overkill for now. We want to use that in the future. We want to add memory and everything, but for now, we're going to go with Pydantic. Nope, enter. And it should be like this, right? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, first thing. So we're going to hook AI. First, before we do that, let's get it running again. So we go to cursor and put this thing here. We want to run the ngrok. Actually, do we need a readme? It's this information. We need to add ngrok there. Ngrok. Yeah, there you go. It's the 8000, isn't it? I'm almost sure it is. What? Okay, and here you run main. And this should be doing the whole thing. 8000, there you go. And we're going to continue here. Okay. So far, so good. Let's close this. We probably need to update it soon. Is this good enough? Let's take this down a little bit. And if anyone's watching, obviously, welcome. Okay. So we've got it running. So now the next thing is, which I cannot forget. I mean, we're going to change this in the future. Why is this not loading correctly? Yeah. We're going to change this in the future. But for now, because I'm running from my machine, I'm using ngrok to allow myself, no, but allow Mailgun to communicate to my machine. Which reminds me, this is another thing I probably want to include in the notes, right? Maybe on the to-do, explain tech stack here, including ngrok. Okay. There we go. So now we need to go to the router and change this. There you go. Okay, save. Got a new root. Not new, but we've edited. Okay, so now what we're going to do is a quick test. We're going to check this. I'm going to send a quick email from my phone, as to not disclose my content, and we are going to see if we receive it. What's happening? Come on, brain. Sorry. Oh yeah. bot at that AI thing. So this is the address if anyone sends to this. Actually, let's make sure these are in the notes as well. Oh, I need to step up my notes. So let's see. Important information. Email address. There you go. This is, I don't want to point to that place. Oh, come on. Okay, we're going to do a smell to. This is correct, right? Okay. So that's the one. I'll organize this another time or later. Okay, so we've got this. We've got cursor. Let's see. Now if I send email to bot testing, hey. Okay, so it will take 4 seconds to send. Let's lock this. And we should see something coming through. There you go. Poof. And it's failing. Weird. Forbidden. Oh, I did change the API key because I licked it last time. I thought I had updated. Always the same, like some technical issues. Okay, but I guess this is it. Maybe it's not the most entertaining thing, but at least it's realistic. Let's. So I've moved it out. I don't want to leak again and then have the same problem. So I'm just going to quickly try and figure out. If I've got the right one. Okay. Where do I have? Oh, API. Should be the correct one. There we go again. Last time we had some issues as well. Should be the correct one. Okay, let's go to logs. Go to the logs. Why is it not loading? No data found. I mean, at least the email being received should be there. Let's see. So, API, is this the right one? No. Why is it using the wrong one? Good thing I added these logs. Okay, at least now it's clear that I'm just not using the right one. Okay, cool. So, what are we doing? We are doing this. I cannot see, sorry. Oh. API, API key. Okay. Why is it going the wrong one? Send reply. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just quickly stop the application. I really dislike when these problems come up. Okay. We're going to figure this out quickly and together. So we're going to stop the application now. We're going to send hard-coded reply and just, okay, to email. So to email, it's going to be, I don't mind disclosing this. Oh, okay. Actually, so straight to recovery. Test. What else? So let's just copy this. Okay, so test in reply to we don't need. Okay. Now let's just quickly run this and we should have something to complain. Yeah. Using this. Okay. So how are we loading that? Load virtual environment. Let's be explicit. And we're going to also override. There you go. Somehow, why is it loading the wrong one? If anyone's watching and knows, please leave in the comments, but I don't understand why. I was running the application fresh. It's loading this. I loaded even from the right file. And it was loading the wrong one, and then the override fixed it. So where was it saving? Parse this. True. Override whether the system environment values with. Oh, maybe I have set it somewhere, so it was just using the system. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, it's possible that it was just setting in the system. I mean, I can quickly validate that outside of the screen. So no, I cannot explain this. Okay, no problem. For now, I'm going to leave it. But that was the issue. So now it's working. Okay, let's go back. I told you it was going to be quick. Oh. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, fixed. So what we need to do is just fixed loading the environment. Oh, and every single time, oh, we don't. Yeah. Every single time, macOS just does not remember my options here. Okay, let's continue. It's actually a good problem to solve at some point. Oop. Basically just remembering the inputs. If I connect my external microphone, I want that one to always be the input as opposed to the headphones, because it just does some weird thing with Bluetooth headphones when the microphone is on. Okay, so we got that running. Well, we have not got that running yet, but we're going to have that running. Okay. Okay. So now, last attempt. Let's send email again. Actually, I already got some reply, but we're going to send email. What? So one thing that I noticed last time is that because sorry, just send an email. We should get it anytime. There you go, and we sent a reply. Okay, so we're back to where we were. And I should be getting a reply anytime soon. There you go. So we've got, let me see. We got our hello world. That's cool. Now, because the email is being sent as this type, I'm convinced, but not sure, that this is not a complete email, but it's like a preview, and we still need to load the email, the actual full content, because there are limits to the length of this. In my, well, those limits are only applied to browsers, so yeah, to be seen. But I need to confirm if this is a complete email. And we want to move away from parsing the emails ourselves to a different library, this one. But that we'll do that once we start making this prototype into actual production code. Okay, so now if we go to logs, yay, we've got everything. Okay, we're good place. So let's go. We're in a good place. We've got everything set up. Let's hook some AI. PydanticAI. So we're going to go here. PydanticAI. Yay. Why use? So the one reason why we're going to want to do this is that it's very basic stuff. Like you got this. Like it's going to be very easy to run something. Sorry. But also it makes it very easy to integrate with other tools. And for example, well, first, Pydantic is pretty awesome in general. And so this already works with their data models. So for example, here you can, this is a very simple example, but here you go. You can have an example where the output has a specific format, and you basically do it by passing, where is it? By run dependencies, support run dependencies. Yeah, this is kind of a more complicated one as well that has agents. Yeah, but there you go. So you can define like an agent that has a specific output style, and it does all the extracting of the values for you, etc. And then it does another very cool thing. Where is it? Called logfire, which should be around here. There you go. Logfire. So it makes it really easy to set up with that. And logfire, it logs things really, really well. Gives you a lot of detail on what's happening. Maybe there's some issues with privacy going on here, but for now, while we're prototyping, this is useful. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so this is going to be useful. That's the key point. Why is it not working? Yeah, so it has type safety, it has log fire, it's agnostic of the model, etc. So, and it's actually, in my experience, very easy to set up, so we don't really miss that much. So let's do it. Let's follow their installation guide. So actually, if I hope you can see this, I'll try and make it. No. We'll try and follow this together. Okay. Great. Let's decrease this. Okay. So we're going to go UV, look at the speed of this. UV, actually, no, pip install, I believe that's it. UV pip install, PydanticAI. Yeah, they already have UV. Add. Yeah, because we want to add to the dependencies. Look at this. No! Why did I use pip initially? Okay, that was a fail. For now, just trust me, that will be good. But we're going to use this. I'm still learning how to use UV, so that's why. UV kinetic AI. Look at the speed. Boom. There you go. Installed. So actually, that reminds me, UV setup project. And it's, I was really under the impression I've done the whole thing. Maybe not. UV init. Ah, there you go. Okay. So we've got that, and we'll just quickly add the dependencies. So UV adds PydanticAI, and the other one was fast API, and what else? .env, and requests. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, let's see. Nothing. Okay, for now, this should be good enough. Let's continue. So we've got that. Then we're going to use log file. Not yet. Running AI examples, slim install. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, let's comment this out. And let's stop the server. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're going to just do a quick attempt at getting this working. So from Pydantic, let's go here from PydanticAI. Oh. Agent print output. Oh, come on. No, we don't want Google, we want something else. So models, where is it? Documentation, models, Anthropic. Slim Anthropic, no, that's fine. Claude, Anthropic API key. I actually already defined this. I think it's with this name. Let me go back here. Anthropic API key. So it should be fine. Then we go here. But we're going to go for Yeah, and then no, we don't want that. Provider, no, that's fine. Okay. So we've got that. Now we're going to run this and just see if anything happens. We should get some response. Okay. They don't have that model. Let's list the models. Let's not leak anything. Ah. Okay, so maybe okay, so for now let's get this and list the models. What was the thing they were saying? Oh. So okay. So they have the 4. Ah, this is why. What? Why did it do this? Did cursor, when I press tab, maybe change it? That's annoying. Yay. Ah, okay. Let's see. Maybe it doesn't have latest. Yeah, it doesn't have latest. Let's confirm. Okay, I think this is the one we want. Okay, it's doing something. That's right. Yeah, okay, cool. So we've got something working. Yeah, as you see, it's like pretty quick to get something. So now we need to hook it. So this is, oh, come on, can type code. That works. We'll keep it here for a moment. And okay, code that works. And now we're going to try and build something. Ah! So this goes here. We need to start cleaning up the code as well. But again, we're building a prototype, so the goal is to get as quick as possible to validate the idea. We do not care about production code yet, although, you know, trying to keep it reasonable, but yeah. So now what we're going to do is to generate a response. We're going to do that with the prompt, and we're going to create prompt from email. Okay, for now that's fine. We just need to plug something. Okay, let's click here. Okay, so it's running again. So a reminder, if you follow this address, I should probably have a QR code at some point in the feed, but if you follow this address and send an email, actually forget following that address, you don't need that actually. Sorry, what you want to do is if you go and send an email to this thing here, bot@that.ai thing, then it should be getting processed already. Obviously, we're working on the code, so if you send it at the wrong time, it won't do anything. But okay, 611. Let's keep going. So we've got that. Be concise. Reply not with one sentence. Reply in reply with an email form. No, and then at some point we also want to do like little details, like maybe sometimes it doesn't need a reply, so we can maybe send just some pre-made text or something. Okay, let's hook this. So there's the bit that sends the email response. So there you go, send reply. So now what we're going to do, we've got this response. There you go. We may have hooked this AI thing. Now my tests need to actually send something a bit better. Let's do it. So I'm going to send an email. Quite happy. So to bot. And I'm just going to say testing a new AI product. I'm testing a new AI product. What would you recommend I do? This is an assistant that works over email. Okay. The dictation wasn't perfect, so just fixing that. Okay. I'm testing, not guessing. Is my accent that bad? I'm testing a new, wow, this is totally bonkers, a new AI product. Come on, Apple, I hope you announce better dictation in a few days. Okay, here you go. Let's try. Should have sent now. You should get it anytime. Come on. Whee! Error! No, the event loop is already running. What? Error, processing webhook. Ah, yes. I think, yeah. Generate response. Oh, wait. And now here, we're going to go async. Oh, it is sync. Wait, this is not what I thought it is. Let's quickly let's processing webhook and 64. Let's see, 64. Yeah, it's just the error message then. Email receipt. Okay. Email. Agent run was never awaited. but we are not using that. Run sync. That's right. Okay, run. And async here. Right there. Okay. Now let's just see, what do they say? Run sync. We need to get the output as well. No, that's already done. Should be fine. And reply. Okay, in reply with a format that works well on email. Okay, actually, what have I done? Yeah. Include only the body, not the subject. Actually, we don't even care about this because what we're going to do next is, you'll see, with Pydantic, we will be able to define the output, and we're going to actually put the subject there in the body. So it's going to look neat very soon. What? Why? Okay. Stop it. Come on, cursor. In general, cursor is very helpful. Today, it's not being very helpful. Okay. Okay. We'll leave it for now. Yeah, I guess because we're running like this, we cannot do what I was expecting. I'm not entirely sure if I know why it was failing. Let's give it a try. Because I think, like, for example, if I do this here. No. Yeah, let's just give it a try. So now we don't want to be always sending the actual email. No, I'll just send it again. I need a faster way to test this. That's the next thing we're going to do. Okay. Let's send it again. It's sending. Now it's going over to the other side, and boom, there you go. So now I should receive an email. There you go. Not sure if you can see, but this is pretty cool. So I've got an email with the actual answer from the AI. So that's cool. So that means if anyone wants, you can now, so let me put this away. If anyone wants, you can send an email to this bot at .ai thing or .ing, and you should get a reply. So you can forward. It doesn't support attachments yet, but you can send some text. Okay. First AI booked. Now we don't want to do the subject actually, because the subject needs to be part of a reply. This is actually not yet working as replies. I need to fix that. And also it's coming out with Markdown. Okay, be concise and reply. This is at all not concise. Okay, be concise and reply with the formats that works well on email. Do not use Markdown. Okay. Yeah, includes the body, the email. Okay, we'll need to work on the prompt at some point. Okay, and we've got the prompt. You are a helpful assistant. Yeah. So this actually, we're going to promote this to system. Actually, let's. I'm still getting used to this new keyboard. Okay. Only include body of the email. Do not use Markdown. Yeah, so you are a helpful assistant that can answer questions and help with tasks over email. Yeah, this is maybe what we want to do. Over email. Be concise and do not use Markdown. Okay. Only include that. Okay, you are a helpful. The user has sent you an email with the following content. Okay, so this should be fine now. Yeah, we already had this running. Maybe that's why earlier we were no. Improved the prompt. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, this is exciting. So we can now remove this. Cool, we've got something that works end to end. So removed unused code. Okay, so that's it. Cool. So we've got this. We can now try and read attachments, but I actually, do I have enough time? We'll see. Because I want to organize this maybe together, or maybe I'll do it offline. Kind of think about, no, I think it might be useful or interesting to see the thought process of figuring out how to take this into an actual product. Okay, so what have we got? You can send emails. Let's see if anyone's saying anything. No. So keep in mind you can send to this address and it will work. So what have we got? We can send emails. We can process those emails or part of it, at least the body, with AI, and we can send responses. And it seems to work. What's not working is it's not sending as a reply, and we're not looking at attachments. Now, going forward, I have a few things. Like, I don't want to take too many more episodes to finish this into a point where someone can actually use it for real, and it's always on and deployed. So we need to move fast. Because otherwise, I have this library I want to use to parse the emails. But I was kind of postponing that until we're doing like proper production. So I also want to read attachments. Let's see if this helps. Attachments, no. Okay. And I want an easier way to test all these things. So I might need to create a script that sends emails with a certain format directly from here, just from the script. And quickly testing is going to be useful. And then we're going to put attachments. This won't help, but first let's just see what we need to do. So before we make assumptions, let's figure out what we would need to do to get the attachments. So first, let's remind ourselves of the data set. It's here. Oh, too many things. So we're also building a little data set to validate the results. For now, it's just random body messages, but we want to actually build a bunch of examples, both ones that are working and ones that don't, so we can make sure that our server works correctly. For now, we're just going to create a quick way to test using this body, and then make sure we get a reply, and the reply should actually just be returned. But then what would we be testing since it's not parsing correctly? So yeah, we'll want to break these into multiple parts, multiple hooks maybe. Like, okay, so this one does the end-to-end. Let's continue. What do I need to do to support reading attachments from this email? And also, let's see. So with a library like help, I don't want to reinvent the wheel. So if possible, I want to use something that already exists, maybe even Mailgun. Can you find online any information and then brainstorm with me? There you go. That's what we're going to do. So basically, if by the end of today we can get the attachments working, we have a few more minutes, maybe 15 or so. Let me send a message. Cool. So while we wait for this, oh wow, lots of information. Yeah, we're building a simple application. You can see the process of building, but also the notes. So the notes are live on my channel website, and they're also linked in the description of this live. So we've got this. We've got it working end to end, where you can send an email, you get a response processed by Sonnet 4. Right now the prompt is very, very dumb, so we're going to be improving on that, but we'll leave that for production when we start productizing this. So the goal is to get to a point where we've proven end to end, and then we start thinking about how to make this product. And part of it will be create evals for this and collect some email formats, etc. Use Logfire maybe to keep track of everything, and maybe some evals as well. And then we will improve the prompt once we have a way to measure. Even if a bad way, even if it is very clunky, even if we only have like one single question, is better than nothing. Okay, so attachment count. Save attachments. Also, just save attachments. Disk if needed. Nope. What is it doing? Okay, so Milgan's built-in attachment supports. According to Milgan documentation, Milgan already handles attachments automatically in webhooks when emails contain them. So this changes. Okay. Attachment parameters, attachment count. So let's see. Attachments. I'm not sure if you can see very well. Oh, it's not oh, not again. That's working. Okay, so store notification input. This temporarily stores the message. May cause timeouts. Yeah, that's a good point. If the attachment is large, we'll need to figure out that as well. So for now, I'm just going to make a note of this. Ignore large attachments for now. Yeah. Otherwise, use the store webhooks from Mailgun. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Receiving messages by HTTP through forwards. Fully parsed will parse the message encoded. In attempt to separate quoted. Okay. ROM. Attachment count. And so attached file extends for the number of attachments. So we need to read the count and then get that. Okay. Then we can store. Yeah, this is where the core of the application will go to, is like processing these things. Save attachments. Save attachments to disk. No. Okay. Can you move it into a separate function like we've done to parse the email? This should actually be parse or part of the parse email. It should return both the email, and the class should have attachments as well. So extend the data class, and let's not save to disk unless absolutely necessary. we should also ignore everything that is not a PDF for now. Okay. So we've got that. It is none. We PDF attachments. Yeah, we'll need to rename that. I don't want to keep it as PDF attachments. It's just that for now we only support PDF attachments. Maybe we'll need to do list of some type that encodes the type of attachment as well. We'll continue on that in a minute. I think it is getting confused. Okay. That's okay. We'll change that in a minute. I need to go soon. Okay, now it removed all that code, right? No, it didn't. Come on. Why does it keep going with saving? Maybe my prompt was not great. I'm going straight from voice to it, so. Okay. For now, let's accept. And if this is that PDF account, then it's just printing. Okay. Move the print attachments to its own function. Actually, just move the whole printing to their own functions. One to print the email, and then one that prints the attachments that is called by the print email. There you go. Well, yeah, we need to start breaking this into files. Seems right. And there you go. Cool. Okay. Extract PDF attachments. So this is fine. Then what is it doing? Extract it gets fields, attachment count, goes to the attachment key. We don't support content type available. We'll assume any attachment could be a PDF. Yeah. So we're going to parse it, the data. Okay, extract. Yeah. So we don't have yet a way to know if this PDF. Okay, now I want this to be actually not just PDF. Okay. We'll deal with that in a minute. Here, we're going to call it a more generic attachments. Okay. Attachment count, and here again, attachments. There you go. Okay, now we want to make it more type safe. So we want the attachments to be a list of a attachment type, and then we're going to have different types of attachments we allow there. Maybe, no, let's not complicate it. Okay, this is fine for now. Ooh. Okay. Attempting to read the attachments. There you go. Ah, what have I done? Okay. So let me send something with a PDF. Something with a PDF. What can we do? So Apple sends something just now. Does it include the attachments? We also only want to read a certain number of attachments so we don't overflow the AI, or maybe people pay more if they want more as well. Only accepts a certain number of, what am I typing? Attachments. Okay, so I was going to send something. Yeah, because I'm running out of time, I'm kind of getting a bit all over the place, but we want to save some of this into the data set so we can keep it later in this test. But for now, I'm just going to quickly test and go from there. Okay, so I need the PDF files. Something on my phone. What can I do? Oh, I have an idea. I'll create a quick note just saying hello on the PDF with a secret code. This is a secret code. We're going to put 23 as the secret code. Now we're going to export as a PDF. How do I do that? Convert to PDF. So I thought this will work. I'm just converting into PDF. I thought that this will work first time, but I wanted to move towards the right thing as opposed to waste time, because we want to be quick. So even if we leave things in the middle today, we can continue Thursday. Actually, on that, maybe there's a a change to that. Okay, so I'm just saving the PDF. We're going to save it to files on my phone. Okay, and now we're going to send the email. What? Testing attachments. This is a test. What's the secret code in the attachment? And now add the attachment. Don't forget that. Add the attachment. Okay. So let's see. Still sending. Sent, and now it should take just a few seconds and we should get it. Boom, there you go. Attachment, none. Oh, it's not a good start, is it? Oh, wait. No, it's just sending the reply. Attachments, none. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to put a breakpoint here. And we're going to debug this. I'm just going to send it again. At least they replied saying didn't see any attachments. Could you please resend? Okay. It's actually a good reply if it fails to see things. So okay, bot. This is a test. Can you tell me the secret code? Sending. So let's debug it quickly. I need to go after, so I will have to do this either offline or some other way, maybe next time. Okay, so we've got that. We've got the body, content type. This is not what they said it would be if it includes attachments. Could it be that attachments don't work on the free version of Mailgun? We need to inspect that. Okay, so parsing. Parse data. Content type, multi-part, boundary, yeah. We've got the signature in reply to. Message ID, okay. So far so good. Attachments. Name, it does have them. Ah. Okay. You know what? Parse data. Can I copy the value? Yes. And we're going to just save it in the dataset. So new file. We're going to email with attachment, and soon it's going to be failing the timestamp, the webhook. Sorry, this is actually okay, right? No. Replace. I'm not using the find replace because I want it to figure out in case there's actual things that need to be, for example, this is the boundary. Let's see. Yeah. Escape inner part of the content. Let's go auto. Oh, it's taking a while. Okay, well, we do that. We keep it there, so we'll be able to test later. And we got the message, base 64 stuff, so likely the attachment, timestamps, all good. Huh, didn't work. Okay, fine. It's not JSON. Like, I don't care. Just saved it. So now let's go get field attachment count, total attachment count. With this and all that. Okay. So attachment count 0. This is the problem. Attachment count was a lie. Attachment count was a lie. Where are the attachments? Attachments name. URL. Ah, that's cool. Okay. So we're going to forget this and stop it. Stop. Okay. Because now what I realize is that we do have a way to filter for PDFs. Okay. Inspecting the contents of the email, the documentation led us into the wrong path. So we actually need to extract it from the list of attachments and then request the attachment from the URL that is provided. But it also has a type, so we can filter PDFs only. Keep the attachments as just general attachments, but for now, just include the PDF only. And now we're going to say, here's an example attachment content, and we're going to yeah, and you can find the full contents and then we go into email with attachment. Update the attachment parsing to account for this, but also to filter only the ones that are application/PDF. Okay. So we're actually pretty close, closer than I realized. I don't know what's going to happen once we request the attachment from that URL. But one thing we can already do is, no, did I leak the key again? No. Okay. Oh. Okay. So if you joined halfway through, we're building an AI product, going from nothing to something something that someone will pay for. And we are just at the prototype stage quickly to validate. And then next week, we're going to productize and hopefully get it out. It's already usable whenever I turn the server locally. But the goal is to have something where you can forward the emails to this one address, bot at that AI thing, where it's like .inc. There's in the description, there's a link to documentation with that. And if you forward an email with attachments or not, you should get a response from AI. So it's like the simplest AI assistant using email. Okay. Where is this one? Cool. Testing. Then we're going to do the download. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, stop. Hmm. Okay. Reading attachments. Sorry, I'm still getting used to a new keyboard. Oh. What's going on? Ah, okay. Order I press keys matters. Okay, so what? What's this? Move the imports to the top of the file and create a function for parsing the JSON of the attachment multipart. Why is it saving files? Is it saving anywhere? Um, we don't want to save the attachments unless we must. We want to send them over to the agent, so we'll implement that later. Or actually, let's go ahead. Okay. Okay, so we're using Pydantic. Let's get it indexed. Where is it? Index. Docs. It's already using Pydantic, but we now want PydanticAI. Pydantic AI. Processing with attachments. Okay, so we download. So far looks okay. Why is it putting this prompts? Oh, come on. Yeah. We're close, but we now want to include the PDF, not as text extracted manually, but as a file we send to Anthropic using PydanticAI. Let's see, do they have files? Messages. File, where is it? Okay, let's see if it figures it out. Okay. So, and our file includes a secret code, and we will be successful if the AI can guess the secret code. Well, guess. I mean, it would be very weird if it ends up with the right secret code, even though it didn't have access to the file. So, okay. PyPDF2. Okay, it's gone. Fine. Okay, seems to be doing okay. Summary of changes. So it has updated the imports as we asked, remove the manual extraction, enhanced, whatever that means. Okay. updated the AI code. So now let's just go generate response. Where is it? I think it's lying to us. Ah, there you go. Binary content. Is this how it should be? Suspicious. Okay. So now what we're going to do is no attachments found. Okay. No attachments found. Let's figure out PydanticAI send file. It's hard to believe that that's how it would work. Image URLs. Summarize. Actually, we can probably just pass the URLs. Yeah, but it doesn't have the API. Stop this. Let's see what happens if I look at this. Nope. And there's a token there. Okay. So this should be not allowed. Yeah. So I'm not sure if it can be like that. Oh, I only just noticed message. Hey. Hi. Why alone? People come and go, so it's still getting started. So, but yeah, thanks for coming. So now I'm not alone anymore. I'm trying to build like a end-to-end email assistant that you can just forward emails to, and it processes the attachments and gives you a nice response. And I'm just trying to figure out how to get the attachments passed into PydanticAI or to Anthropic via PydanticAI. We also have about a minute delay, and so yeah, you won't see my response for a bit. Okay. For now, I'm just going to trust this and see what happens. UV. Maybe I should enable the debugger again. Let's go. So again, as a reminder, I need to go soon, but if anyone sends an email to this, it should already reach out to the bot while I have the server running. It's not deployed yet. So let me send the email. But yeah, thanks for the message. So what's the secret code? Sending. And now either way, we're going to have to finish here. So I think it was successful. We've done everything we wanted to do today. Failed to download. Yay. 404. I mean, of all the messages, 404 is not the one I would be expecting. Okay, let's see the logs. Possible missed events. Fine. Maybe this is from the previous one. Let's see. Okay. Delivered, accepted. Interesting. I think I understand why. Okay, so that I cannot do, but where is that /0 coming from? Slash. Nothing. Why does it have that? Extract attachments. Okay. Attachments. Draft. Okay, attachments. Parse JSON with attachments. URL. So far, so good. Okay, so then here we get the attachments. We put them there. Then we go to process. This is prototype code, so keep that in mind. Create prompt. There you go. Attachments. Attachment file name. There we go. I see. No, we now do have the 0. No, shouldn't have. Because now I'm sending multiple. Wait. Okay, one more time, and then go. Last test. What's the secret code? Okay. There you go. And I should have put a breakpoint. Okay, got something. Okay. So we're sending to that message. Attachment 1. Found the attachment there. Let's see what it says here. And this is the previous one. Okay. Come on. Refresh. Okay, there you go. It does not have the 0. It's going to be weird, but download, get payload. URL. Okay. The URL is appending a /0 to the end. Oh, no, actually, okay. Let's add. So the URL parsed in parse attachments has a at the end that shouldn't be there. Can you make sure to remove it or not add it if the code is adding? Okay. Get ready to send the last email. Okay. Yeah, I believe that 0, 1, etc. is useful, but not when we only have one. I don't know Mailgun API that well. Okay. Ah, no, this is the URL for the whole thing. That's why. Okay, where's the attachment? Ah, okay. So there's one more thing we may need to do here, which is story notify. Ah, it's already the one. Okay, I may need to figure that out offline. No, this is actually wrong. Okay. Cool. So I might give it a quick try offline just to avoid boring people with quickly debugging attachments. But it's coming out with a 404. Failed to download attachment. I mean, last time we had issues with the region. I wonder if that's related. Operate. Nope. So if we go here, plan and billing. Pricing details. I wonder if we just can't have attachments like this. Okay. Mailgun pricing. Doesn't mention. barrel features attachment this image files this image. Okay, to be seen. What is this? Get started. Was incomplete. Roots and logs. I'll try and debug why it's not getting it. I mean, if I try to open it, does do something. So let me move it out just to avoid leaking again. Sorry, this must be a bit boring now, but bear with me. No. Yeah, forbidden. Okay. Mailgun, SDK. It's not the right one. Yeah, this one is for sending. So this is not the same. Yeah, this is probably the best. Yeah, it's multi-part. Yeah. So to be seen, I will look into Flanker briefly. If it is just a question of Flanker, we leave it until we go into production, which is next week. Okay, so quick recap, I need to go. So we've built now pretty much everything. So we're going to be here, but that's fine for now. So we have a way to send emails, to receive emails, send emails, and to get the AI hooked. So that's all the parts we needed to validate the idea. There's lots of like little things that didn't quite work. So now we're going to be moving into making step-by-step, like things work really well, and try and keep it as simple as possible for now. So maybe we won't even have attachments to start with, and it's as simple as you send text, you get text, and it works with a thread. So, but we want to make it deployed, etc. So to give some spacer between this prototype, which I think was successful, last 3 or 4 lives, and between that and the actual production, for Thursday, so I'll be back on Thursday, but I think I might be doing something else unless someone adds a comment saying that they want to continue this. I'm going to potentially be looking at a different idea, which is supposed to be just that 1 hour or 2. So the idea is to be able to put any address to a YouTube video and then map a sample of it, like some seconds, into a key. And we're going to be building a sampler, or like a sample machine, with YouTube or maybe some other web media, but at least for YouTube. And then maybe it will turn into either a nice way to make music by sampling stuff, or maybe a meme machine. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm happy for today. So thanks for coming. Thanks for the comments if the person is still here. And I'll see you on Thursday.